Is he on my anime list? Is that what you said? What was the site?
Yep, my enemy list.
Oh
Yep.
shit, that's cool. I didn't know that. That's actually super sick. Yeah, my name's Moose. Some people call me Hector, but not really. I kind of started with DM, and I kind of play on like everything at this point. But you know,
Nice. And I'm Activated Alien, as usual. I'm one of the admins along with Shakes. We're trying to have me do the stream a few times just to get me used to it, so please be patient. Pardon any mess ups. There were quite a few yesterday, but I will get better. And yeah, so we have an exciting lineup today. We have. Who do we have? Let's get the list of players. We have Banks, 666, Blink, Carson, CPB, Ian, James, Kevin, Myth, Naz, Sir Fabulous, Urist, and Zwangzuk.
sounds like a lineup.
It is a lineup. Kevin and Naz in the same game, always exciting.
Exactly. Yeah.
She needs to be lynched day one. That's how it goes.
Naz is doing very well in the league. She's won 2 of her 3 games, I believe.
That's pretty good.
Both as the prostitute.
Oh, Naz does best when no one knows what she is.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if you guys saw the conclusion of yesterday's game, but Mafia.
I heard a lot about it.
Mafia. I mean, like, so there were 3 Mafia left in the last 5 people. They executed the hunter who took out Kevin, who was the bomb. Kevin wasn't sure who the prostitute was. He took out Naz, who was the prostitute. Mafia still won, but it was kind of hilarious.
Well, that's like kind of what happened the other day with
in your
with
game.
DS
Where
Yeah.
Oh man, that game was rough.
dude, I felt you when I saw your face after you died. I could feel it.
Oh, dude, I felt like, you know what, man, I set it up. I was like, I can't lose this game. Like, and then the Mafia killed me, and I was like, God, that's it. That's it.
I thought it was obvious that you were the one of the.
Yeah, Moose, we did a review.
I like purposely
The
tried
fucking
sliding.
slip too. That was funny.
This is good. It's good. But
Yeah. Moose, when are you playing next?
I am playing the next game.
Oh, sweet. Very nice.
yeah, I don't play till tomorrow.
I'm hoping Banks pops off this game. I like when Banks pops off.
Banks is a pretty good player.
Yeah, no, one of the earlier games in the season was when, you know, he came down to that final 4 with Logan and the 2 prisoners. And he played really, really well there.
Logan and the 2. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's a crazy Final Four.
It is a pretty crazy final 4.
Who was the scum in that?
It was Banks.
Oh!
Wait, did he win?
He did not. It was really, really close. But basically, there was no downside to executing Banks there.
Oh, that was right. I remember that game because Banks got mad because he got caught just because of PoE.
Just PoE, and like even if they got it wrong, they would still get a tie.
Another lynch, right?
The prisoner the Mafia would have been in the prisoners. They kill one, and it's 1v1 during the day. So,
yeah.
Me and Banks used to play a lot way back in the day on DM. Me and him at Mafia together, I think we've like never lost. I think we have like very minimal loss.
He's a very vocal player, so it's easy for him to get town red.
Exactly. So that's what me and him do, right? We take control of the day very often.
Yeah. And I think that's why it's so important to like not be axing your Mafia that often, which is something I think people have grown out of, but it does happen. I mean, I know Banks' first game in the preseason, he was axed, and then the police came out and said that he had a red check on Banks, which was true, but Banks was not able to do anything in response, and I think
that's rough.
Hopefully, people.
I mean, I thought that his formal when he got formal, his formal was really good, but he still got lynched.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much. There's less.
I mean, the cop has a red check, you know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
When you can't talk the whole day, it's rough. It's real rough.
Yeah, that game that I was pros, I got axed 3 times.
Yeah, and then you got killed.
Oh.
All right, so
man.
what I'm going to do is start the poll for crowd favorite. We are announcing the crowd favorite today, but you can still vote today. So hopefully that just went live.
All right. Where's Moose at? Oh, Moose is 22. Everyone vote for number 22.
We have Moose at 22 and Wisp at 33. Multiples of 11.
Yeah. Well, Wisp, you're supposed to vote for me, dog.
Oh,
man.
The casters are in it to win it, even when they're not playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can never not. You always want to be the crowd favorite.
Yeah.
Come on. With Spectrum 30, I'm assuming it's just like the number.
Well,
just...
I think it split it into 2 messages, but yes.
Oh, I see.
Spectrum
I see
is 29. Yeah.
Oh, he's 20. Wait. Does that mean I'm 21 and I don't know how the system works? Oh God, I'm 21. I misvoted.
Who did you vote for?
No, I voted for Myth. That's the worst.
I'm sure Myth will be very appreciative of your contribution.
It didn't make sense to me that my number was to the left of me, not to the right.
You always gotta check the first one and see where the numbers actually.
Oh no!
Rookie mistake, Moose.
Rookie mistakes, boys.
Watch Myth win because of that one vote.
Oh, dude. Oh.
Yeah.
Shout outs to dude.
By 1 vote.
That's what Twitch chat is saying.
I would definitely cry.
Alright,
yeah.
Shakes, where are you? Give me that axing. I'm ready. Wisp, what's it like playing with your brother?
It's a pain. He's hard to read.
Did you guys both start on the same site?
Yeah, he was the one who got me to play on my anime list, and now I can't stop playing Mafia.
So are you guys both weebs?
He's more of a. I wouldn't consider myself a weeb. He watches more anime than I do. I've been limiting it to only like very good animes every season.
That's a good call.
Which is very limited now.
Yeah. There's usually like 2 to 4 good animes a season.
Yeah, like I'm watching Neverland right now. Neverland's a good one.
It's really good. Yeah, I agree.
Oh man, I haven't watched an anime in a really long time. The last one I saw was Ergo Proxy, which is this really pretentious one.
Yeah, that's old. That's old.
It's very old and very slow.
Yeah.
But I wanted to watch it so I could be pretentious too.
Oh, good call. Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you?
Yeah. Shakes.
False. Mega false. My first job was at GameStop, actually.
Oh,
that's like thematically appropriate.
Feels bad.
I eventually became a manager at GameStop, or an assistant manager, I guess I should say. And then I quit. Yeah.
How was it working for a money-hungry company like GameStop?
Well, when I first started, it wasn't. It was like, go chill, talk to the customers. You're cool. And then by the end of it, it was like, why haven't you sold subscriptions today? And I was like, I'm sorry, you know? So it was...
Yeah, I think GameStop has one of the most cancerous buyback systems I've ever seen.
Yeah.
All right, we have the axing finally. CPB cannot speak. Shocking some people. Shocking me.
Well, that shocks me. I feel like if you don't axe him, there's a chance he still doesn't speak. You know?
But now it's official.
now it's guaranteed. I like this.
All right, so I'm just going to update this here, and we're about to get the game rolling. Sorry for the delay. But this time you can blame Shakespeare, because I was not the mod.
Excellent.
All right, so I'm going to take us back to the game. Looking forward to a good one, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night.
Cool.
All right.
Goodbye.
Let me just switch this here. All right, let's.
A wild alien appears.
So wild.
Yep.
An unshaved alien.
While we're waiting for the players to wake up, we want to announce a few things. We now have stream donations. I'll be setting this up like during day one, so you can use them to support your cult favorite instead of going to the GoFundMe. So when you donate, just make sure that you donate with a message saying I'm donating in the name of, say, Activated Alien, if Activated Alien we're playing. Mm-hmm. Also, we'll be announcing the cult favorite for the last week, as well as the Brilliancy Prize in the intermission between Game 1 and Game 2.
Yep. All right, I think that covers our announcements. I will remind people that you're encouraged to use the hand signals to either ask for the floor or to get the person talking to shut up with the peace sign. because it's a peaceful resolution. And today we have to announce that CPB may not speak and must turn off his camera. And you have 6 minutes. Good luck and have fun.
Thanks.
That's a Mafia partner act if I've ever heard one.
Thanks, are you town?
Huh?
Are you town?
Yes.
Okay,
I
me
think.
too.
I think so too.
Found the alien.
I'm quite towny, in fact.
Are you the towniest town to ever live in Townsville?
No, not yet.
Okay.
How are you?
Who's the
Yes,
alien
yes, I
in
am.
that interaction? What, Banks? You think Banks is the alien?
Not really. His reaction was funny, so maybe it's an alien. I'm not actually speculating.
Oh, Naz, what was your first job? Everyone else has said.
What the fuck?
Everybody else said what their first job was, and
Before we can get on with the game, we gotta know.
Yeah, really.
So who are the prisoners?
What was Kebab's first job?
Stalin.
Aw, being cute as fuck.
that works.
That was my first job too.
Blink looks like if DLGN was 10 years younger.
What?
Yeah, he looks like a
not
younger
bad.
version of 10 year of DLGN. DLGN doesn't look old or anything like that. It's just Blink looks like a younger version. He also
think I'm
isn't
probably
paying
older.
attention again, just like the
Kevin, are you
last game.
Mafia?
No, I am.
I am not
Was he-
Mafia.
Was
But
he
I
Mafia
think-
when he wasn't paying attention before?
I think that's a
I
Mafia
don't
partner
think he
act.
was.
I said it earlier, but no one really listened. So.
I think that's a
Yeah,
cat.
I think
Kevin, you're Mafia.
Kevin, I kind of agree. I think
Yeah,
some
yeah,
people
yeah.
use that as
Out,
excuse
please
for
out.
it.
Yeah. Like Mafia is like, because CPB doesn't talk anyway, and if you're acting him, that's just like trying to give him a free pass through the day. Because he got.
Do you
once
think
on
that
Saturday
he's
Mafia.
not the axe himself?
I mean, it might be, but I'm just saying like that's a Mafia on Mafia.
I mean,
act.
Mafia could just as easily frame him though. So
I love Mafia on Mafia.
Six, go.
Yep. Who are the prisoners here?
Good
Oh,
call.
me and Carson.
Hi.
Interesting.
Why didn't
Okay.
you guys speak up?
oh man, that's super fun.
I like reading my prisoner before I
So
speak
But I mean, he knows you have the prisoners.
up. I know.
You've talked
I
about
like
this
seeing
game,
how he interacts
We are
first.
leaving prisoners alive way too long. We have to resolve this a lot earlier in the game.
Okay, let's go Carson.
Do we
All right.
That's not what I'm
I'm
saying.
with it. Let's kill the prisoners today.
No,
Let's
like
do it.
we
I don't
either,
wanna kill Bang.
we either resolve it today or we wait till like a lot later in the game.
Okay, we go
Don't
Carson.
resolve
Yeah,
it today.
it's always better to just leave it until the end of the game.
No, it's
No,
not.
you can do it day one if you have a
That's
schedule.
what we've been doing, Eurus, but it hasn't been working. So I
No.
kinda wanna try
Doing
something.
it day one is perfectly
That's
fine
true.
if you have a strong Mafia read on.
Okay, guys.
I have
I'm
a strong
down.
Mafia read on
Calm
Carson.
down.
I don't.
I think the
James-
team is Ian, Carson, CPB. And
I'm
like,
not a fan of James this game so far.
that's fine. I'm town and everyone knows it.
I don't know it.
You don't need to know it. You're one vote.
I actually think that James has been pretty towny.
I
I
know
don't
you
know.
do.
I don't know. Like he like sucked up to you a little bit at the very beginning, and then he's just like,
He didn't suck up to me though.
eh.
He was talking to me, which is different than sucking up to me.
Read.
No, he was okay. If you say so.
I've
like
seen
James'
James
thing.
suck up to me.
That's
It
what I
doesn't
Kevin is one of
sound
those
like
guys
that.
who just falls in love with every woman who talks to him.
Oh, that's why I
Second
like
guy.
James.
So, Ian, who are you gonna put up tonight? Like, who's your first choice? Who are you gonna
And
nominate?
why is it yourself?
I'm probably gonna nominate CPB.
Please don't do that.
I don't think we should
disagree
nominate.
with that, but
They'll talk tomorrow.
No, we can put CPV.
Yeah,
That's not a bad
that's
thing. If you,
I think it's good to put up the person who's
Ian
axed.
always does that, honestly.
I have done that every
Everybody has
played.
to.
okay, that's consistent. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah.
I'm probably
Banks,
gonna put
how
up
do you feel
Blink
about killing your
myself.
prisoner partner?
Does
I
anyone
like-
wanna
you know what,
nominate
Eurus?
me?
I like that yours because I think Blink's like his silence is like really alarming to me right now. I
It's
don't know.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
just
would
like
put up
last game.
Naz because
Okay.
she
I'm
was.
nominating Myth.
I actually don't mind the myth nomination.
Wise Wang.
I
I
don't
think
mind that
Why is
either.
that?
Because I think his reaction to the prisoners stuff was fake.
I agree with that too.
It's not fake. It's just me.
Oh, I don't think
involved in
I
I
that.
like
think so.
Slang and Eurus a lot.
I
actually.
felt like you've been too too mechanical versus like game solvy myth.
Are you the thief myth?
Nominate Carson.
I am not the thief.
Okay.
So who is the thief?
Naz is
Anybody?
playing like she did when she was the prostitute.
Dude, I've been there like twice in a row. I'm just
No, you should stop
Third time's the
playing
charm.
like
Stop.
prostitute. Then. I don't know what to tell you. That's my read. I also think Eurus is the kind of
when
guy
I
who would
played
cute
at
play
Prostitute,
to.
Everybody thought I was town, so there you go.
No, we didn't all think you were town. I didn't think you were
Then
Town.
why did I make it till the end both times?
Because you didn't get nominated by everybody. I put you up to vote, and you didn't get voted. That's why I said something early this time.
This doesn't
Whoever
seem
guesses what I'm
constructive.
drinking, I will vote for whoever.
Yeah, I don't care anymore.
So who
That's
are you?
constructive
So
for
who
me.
are you gonna put up then, Nav? I'm personally thinking of. I'm actually okay with nominating one of the prisoners right now. I'll probably
Let's
go with
do it.
Carson.
Let's kill Carson. day
Terrible
one.
idea.
No, Carson, you need to speak up if you're.
Okay.
No, put up Banks.
The thing is,
No,
I'm trying to figure things out. I think that Kevin, that's the axe is a Kevin axe from what I know of his axe meta.
Ooh, I like Carson.
So, but I like where his reads are coming from. I have a town read on his weighing. I'm not super sure on the yours read, but it seems fine for now. So the fact that, like, I have this inkling that Kevin's the axe, but I like his reads is like I'm just
I
trying
agree.
to.
That's a Kevin axe, but I did not do it. I promise. I would have changed it at this point because it's too obvious now.
Sir Fad, can you make it to like day 3 with me for once?
Yeah. Well. Sure. If you protect me, if you kill, if
What
you
else you
use,
got, Carson?
Not a whole lot. I
use
like
your doctor
Myth.
save on me, Naz.
I thought Myth was fine when he spoke up, even though Zwang said she didn't like it. I thought it was fine.
What do you think about Banks?
I'm not sure. I liked when he came out, but from there, it hasn't been super towny to me.
Really? You've played with me like kind of a lot.
Yeah. I haven't gotten enough, I think. That's how I feel.
Carson, Mafia.
I mean, I agree with what Carson's saying, Banks. Like, you've talked a lot, but
Yeah. I don't think anything you've said is super alignment indicative. Yet.
correct.
I think Carson and Kevin are Mafia together.
James, there's no way James is Town. Like, this is just so bad. I
No.
don't believe it.
I disagree.
I'm down with being lynched today if you guys lynch Kevin, Carson, and then CPB. Like, I
What
think
do you guys do about it, Kevin?
I mean, if you guys really want to lynch me, that's on you guys. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like,
I want to lynch Carson first.
I actually think Kevin is
I'll
Town.
lynch Kevin. I think Kevin is Town as well.
I think you both are wrong, but that's okay because I don't think you're Mafia.
Wouldn't that be more of a problem if you were
No,
Town?
it's okay to be wrong as Town. As Mafia, you're just misguiding us purposely.
I see.
I'm gonna put up
Town
Myth.
fix it later, you know?
I think.
Okay, you and me nominate Myth. I
I'll
want
nominate Myth.
James nominated too, but
No, you don't.
What?
Why James?
This is not the man you're looking for.
I don't think that James is Mafia at all. I'm actually
Banks,
really
you
surprised
know
that
I'm
other people
Mafia.
think that.
15 seconds.
Can we hear at least a little bit from 6?
You have 10 seconds.
Well,
6. Go. Go.
Go.
You can't do it.
Only thing I can really say is that I'm going to nominate CPB by default because I can't really anyone else.
5,
I can't really anyone else as
4,
Mafia. I'll just nominate the axe target.
2, 1. Time is up. What a peaceful day. It's up.
What a long ass day.
Yes.
Don't you think, Alien?
Yeah, it was pretty long. You know why? Yes, you know why. All right.
I know why, because you forgot to start the timer. Anyway, please get your votes into Activated Alien on Discord.
Don't get mixed up. I'm the one getting the votes this time.
If you're in Mafia chat, don't send me your votes in Mafia chat, as happens at least once a week. Also, we do have a kibitz behind Ian, which is quite nice. Hope he's enjoying the game
Votes are
as
going
much
to
as
Alien,
everyone
right?
else.
Votes to Alien.
Votes to
Yes,
Alien.
votes to Alien. The other Alien.
3, 4, 5.
Literally, as we were saying this.
Still waiting for.
But yes, so if you're in Twitch chat, let me just explain and show you. You can type !donate. All you need to do is to attach a donation message that includes the name of the player you wish to support or count favorite. You're augmenting the prize pool. We'll set up the remaining of the stream stuff like later today, but your name will pop up on screen for that sweet, sweet brownie points feel.
All right, we have all the votes, Shakespeare. So would you mind doing the honors?
If you're voting for CPB, please put your hands up. That is 2 on CPB. CPB gets nominated. If you're voting at Zwangzug, please put your hands up. Going on to James. What about Blink? That is 1 on Blink. How about going to Blink again? Blink, 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 Blank, Blink, Blink gets 2 votes. Blink is also nominated. How about Naz? That's 1. What about Sir Fab? That's one on Sir Fab. What about Ian? That is one on Ian, two on Ian. Going once, going twice, Ian gets nominated. Going on to Myth, hands up. Going on to Banks. Oh, that's two on Myth. Myth also gets nominated. This is going to be the longest day ever. If you're voting on Banks, hands up. Ooh, two on Banks as well. Wait, am I going to run out of spots in my sheet?
Nah, we're going to be fine.
I only have 6 nominee spots. Anyway, if you're voting for Kevin, hands up. How about 666? What about Jurist? And finally on Carson? Okay. Everybody who's not CPB, Blink, Ian, or Myth, or Banks can go back to being cameraless. Alien, are you ready to start the betting game?
I have already started it.
Amazing. So the order will be Banks, Ian, Myth, Blink, CPB. So Banks, take it away. You have 1 minute.
Okay. I'm glad James didn't get nominated. I think he's been really towny. I don't really know why people are saying that. I actually kind of think Kevin's towny, despite some people saying that's some weird axe meta or something, which is good. I nominated Ian because I think the cop out of like nominating the axe person is like super duper easy. Also, Six didn't get nominated, which means he's probably Mafia. I've noticed like he gets nominated a lot when he's town and then not when he's Mafia. So like that's something to think about for future days. Carson's been okay. I don't know if I don't think I have been prisoners where one person wasn't Mafia yet. So we'll see if that's true for him. Myth has been very like direct and pointed as far as like he's talked about smart things, but I don't think he's talked about game solving things. Like he's talked about mechanics and stuff. Oh shit, fuck. I'm obviously town. Blink is probably okay. I actually don't know who I'm voting for yet, so that'll be really interesting. I love to hear what everybody has to say.
Thank
obviously
you,
town.
Please turn your camera off. Next up is Ian. Take it away.
I think the nominations here are super surprising for me. I thought Myth was pretty town this game. I've played, I think, 2 games with him, one where he's Mafia and one where he's town, and I was Mafia with him, and he said nothing the whole game. And I felt like he actively tried to talk. So I think Myth is town here. I also think Banks is the more town of the prisoners. I thought Carson was really sus, so I'm surprised that people nominated him. It makes sense. I understand why you guys nominated me for like saying I would nominate CPB, but that's just something I do. I also just found it weird that Sir Fab kept asking people who they were nominating. I'm a little suspicious of Sir Fab. I wish he was up here right now. I honestly don't have like a strong Mafia read on anyone up here. If I had to vote for someone, it would probably be Blink.
10 seconds.
I kind of think CPB, as he was just indicating before, nominated Sir Fab, so I'm assuming he's going to say he agrees with me. Unless he says something really crazy, I won't vote for him. And obviously, I don't think Banks is the right kill here because I think Carson is a lot more sus.
Thank you. Please turn your camera off. Next up is, Myth. You can go.
So I nominated Banks to come up here. I thought he spewed a lot of nonsense during the day without actually contributing to solving anything. It was just like, oh, I think this is bad, I think that bad, never explaining his reads. But I think his defense was fantastic. I agreed with almost everything he said. So I'll be taking my vote off of him for now. Banks is good enough to give that defense as Mafia, so I'll still be looking at him, but I think he is thinking in the right place. We do need to deal with the prisoners soon. Yes, I'm talking about mechanical things. That is because this is an important mechanical thing. I'm glad I have the podium to talk about it more. But yeah, we can't let this go to the end of the game. It keeps fucking us. As town. I think CPB getting X is suspicious because he doesn't talk anyway, so like it feels like a waste of an axe. I'll be voting for Ian, despite him saying I'm good. His read didn't make any sense. I did not talk almost all the first day. I was focused on trying to solve the game and thinking about things. So his read of Myth talks a lot when he's down doesn't make sense. I didn't talk
10
a lot.
seconds.
So an attempt at the pocket. I'll be voting for Ian.
Myth, you want to turn your camera off? Thank you. Next up is Blink, and finally after that CPB. Blink, 1 minute.
All right. I think all that axe talk in the beginning is kind of a waste of time. There's like blah blah blah. This guy's axe all wife-home. That's where I stand on that. I'm not sure why Kevin put me up. I couldn't really get a read on him, but if I had to say so, I think he put me up just to hear what I had to say because I was quiet on day one. I want to say that I didn't really agree with Ian there in his formal when he was talking about Myth. I put Myth up. I thought Myth had a really good formal, so I'm not going to be voting at Myth. But yeah, back to the Ian thing. From what I remember about Myth's game when he was Mafia, he talked a lot, and Ian was trying to say he just sat there, silently the whole time, so I didn't really like that. Let's see. Oh, 666. He scum read me yesterday, and he was town, and he didn't say a word about me, and he wasn't put
10
up.
seconds.
I think only one person voted him. I don't know, so I might have like a scum lean on 666 here for that. Yeah, so I don't like nominating the axe on day one either, because there's always day two to hear talk. So.
And finally, CPB, 1 minute.
Okay, so I'm down here. Out of the 4 people that have talked, I think Ian and Myth are where the possible scum lie in the formals that I've heard today. And I think Banks normally plays this way. I could be wrong. I'm probably misguided there, but lynching the prisoners day one is mechanically correct. If you want to lynch them day one, get them out of the way. It solves the game, progresses the game easier for town. Sir Fab, I'd put my hand up, try to formal him. He was being very weird the way he was acting today. I would like to see him nom tomorrow if he doesn't do anything. So that's where I'm at. I'm probably going between Myth and Ian here. Probably Myth, because Ian's meta. So yeah, probably voting Myth here, guys. You should too.
Thank you, everybody. After these amazing defenses, please get your votes in between CPB, Blink, Ian, Myth, and Banks. We'll probably be voting for a while, but if you're in Twitch chat, you have just maybe half a minute, 20 seconds to finish your betting between those 5 as well. Pretty sure CPB is 0, Blink is 1, Ian is 2, Myth is 3, and Banks is 4. And you can earn up to 10,000 lies. Also, tell all your fans to come check out the channel because they can vote for you with as little as watching for 1 hour when you're playing.
All right, I think I see everyone. So I'm going to go ahead.
Do you have enough votes in the betting game?
I do.
That's nice. Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and stop the betting game. And
that's amazing. And I'll count some votes. If you're voting at CPB, please put your hands up. 2. If you're voting at Blink, please put your hands up. 1. If you're voting at Ian, please put your hands up. 5, 6.
Wait,
Hold
on.
If you're voting at Ian, hands up. It is 6. It is 7. That makes all the difference. If you're voting at Myth, hands up. That is 3 on Myth. And if you're voting at Banks, hands up. In a surprising turn of events, with 7 out of 13 votes, Ian has been executed. Ian dies and reveals to be the town hunter. Hunter, who do you want to shoot? Please keep your cameras on. You're muted.
I think he's deliberately muted. He's like, look, friend, I'm about to kill someone.
I'm gonna shoot Carson.
Carson dies. Let me just quickly tell you what Carson was. Carson was a prisoner. Excuse me. Carson was not Mafia, and you can all go to sleep. Excuse my minor slip. Banks also dies. My spreadsheet was slow to update, and Banks was not Mafia as well.
Oof.
Yeah, sorry, the spreadsheet updated very slowly.
All right.
Carson and Banks both die. They're both not Mafia. Everybody's asleep.
All right.
And Aylin, move me to the caster room so I can pace you.
They wanted it evaluated. They got evaluated.
Give me
That
one
was
second.
yikes.
Give me 1 second.
Okay, at least we were both wrong on Banks. Okay.
Yeah, I actually thought Banks was scum this game.
Now I'm about to listen to the bullshit you guys are gonna do. It's gonna be glorious.
Okay. Yeah, it will be. It will be glorious.
Wait, who voted? Do you know? Were you paying attention to who voted on Ian?
I can check. I can't believe that even happened. But
Aiden, actually, move me back to the game room since I need to announce something.
Okay, sure.
Like they need to know that Mafia does not get 2 KP.
Sure. They should know that, but okay, let's move you back so that you can announce it. And yeah.
Wait, they only get 2 KP if
the town clinches.
Yes, but they don't have to execute it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I have the votes.
Okay, so maybe it's not too bad then.
They kind of just lost 3 town.
Well, they're losing 4 town, right? Because now Mafia kills one in the night as well.
Maybe.
I mean, they can hit Pros potentially, but
I mean, they still have police and doctor.
I wish I was paying attention to who voted Ian.
Yeah.
Definitely,
So it was 6-6. It was Kevin. It was Sir Fab, Blink, Myth, Banks, and Naz.
I think Myth.
I think Myth is Mafia for the simple reason
think,
that
yeah,
when people were pushing
kind of
666, he was defending 666. It's possible that they're Mafia together is my current theory based on a very cursory glance at the game while I was doing all the other stuff, but it did seem like Myth created the content he needed to get through the day, but it wasn't. It was just like the bare minimum for me.
Right. I also think that the way that Myth kind of buried Ian with shutting down his meta Rihanna was kind of scummy.
I definitely thought there was no reason to bring that up. If you unless you really wanted to kill Ian, right? Like, there's no reason.
Yeah, it's like he if he had called him out as being a liar, that'd be one thing. But he kind of just said it and didn't come to a conclusion. So I feel like Myth is definitely just scummier.
Yeah.
Who was it that gave the read that if 66 isn't put up, he's probably scum?
Oh,
Banks.
No, it wasn't Banks. It was God, who went second? Was it Blink? No, it couldn't have been Blink. I don't remember who said it actually. It might have been Myth. I think that's what I thought. I don't remember. No, it was Banks. You're right. It was Banks. I apologize.
So there were 7 votes on Ian, so maybe there's 2 scum on Ian.
I think there's at least 2 scum on Ian, right? So I'm thinking it could be something like Myth, Blink, Kevin, right? Or Sir Fab, 3 of those 4.
I think Blink's town here, so
because I think Naz was voting there, and her facial reaction doesn't scream to me like.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, I really do think Myth is Mafia.
I guess 6 could be Mafia too, but
yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised that CPB and Link got so few votes. It was 3 between the 2. That actually blew my mind.
It was so weird how unanimous it was on Ian. 7 votes.
Considering there was 5 people nominated. Yeah, there definitely has to be Mafia. There's probably 3 Mafia in that vote actually.
Maybe one's the.
Do you guys think Ian should have claimed it all, or did he just get unlucky?
No, I don't think you ever claimed. There's no reason to, right? No. I don't think Ian should have felt too threatened there.
Yeah, and I didn't expect him to get lynched. That's for sure.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I thought he was one of the few people for sure not getting votes. And even then, he gets a shot. I think shooting the prisoners is really.
Yeah, maybe that decision is he was trying to resolve it immediately, and I guess he did. But
so to be fair though, resolving it this way is potentially better than lynching between the prisoners,
for sure.
Right?
I mean, in retrospect, for sure.
Yeah,
but even even with just the shot not knowing.
Dude, Bank is gonna go off post game. I could feel it.
Banks is actually messaging me right now, being like,
me too.
The equivalent of is what Banks is messaging me.
Dude, I would be so furious if that happened to me.
I mean, it takes out the big looming question of the setup. So, I mean,
Okay, Aiden, I have good news and bad news. The bad news is you have another 30 seconds after I speak. The good news is that nobody dies tonight and Myth may not speak.
All right.
Ooh.
So let me update that here.
Casters, any thoughts on this?
I think Myth could be axed, or Myth could have been axed by a teammate. I do think he has a lot of Mafia equity right now, and silencing him could potentially allow him to remove a lot of that.
Yeah.
I think maybe Myth is prostitute. Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Final words before we go back to the game.
I mean, I feel like the game, like a lot
Cop
of,
save us.
Yeah, like
Cop save us.
It's really down to the PRs at this point. We know they're alive.
Okay, Alien, move us back. Let's
Alright.
go.
Alright.
I'm here to move the game along.
Mhm.
Let's go. Did you think that? And we can all wake up.
Wait, don't announce it yet. I'm doing the final.
It's fine. They can wake up together. You're not telling them what to do. I am. I'm kidding.
All right, go for it.
Yeah,
Oh,
we can
I'm-
all wake up. Alan, you can go back to sleep.
Yes, very good. Thank you.
Aha. Okay. I am very happy to announce that nobody dies tonight. And Myth may not speak today. And we're going to be very generous and give you another 5 minutes. Good luck.
All right.
The medic should claim, yeah.
Thanks for saving me.
Not medic, by the way.
Medic. I don't know why medic saved tonight, but whatever.
Not medic.
Medic claim. I mean, it could be alien activation as always.
It would be announced. Yeah.
That how it works.
Oh, not if it's with the result of a no kill.
Kevin is town.
I thought they changed that.
Safe. I should say.
No, it's only if there's a chain of deaths.
CVB, you're claiming cop?
No, I'm claiming the same one, Kevin.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
Oh, they tried to kill Kevin?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have minded that. No offense, Kevin. I can't read you.
That's fine. I kind of want to kill between Myth, Blink, Naz, and Fab tonight.
I think we should all put up Myth at the end of the day in case he might be doctor.
I mean,
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Are we just gonna let him?
We should have a plan on who everyone wants to nominate after that, though.
if Myth claims
Okay.
doctor,
We
we're
can talk about
fucking
that
killing
too.
him. We're killing Myth if he claims doctor. I'm just telling you guys that right now.
Yeah, I mean,
What? What do you say?
We're
I don't-
killing you, Nez.
I have a couple thoughts. So in all the people who guiltied Ian there, it was what I have down is Kevin, Banks was town, Myth, 666, and James.
No,
Oh,
I
And
voted
yourself?
on.
I was on. I
And
was
myself,
on-
yes.
I voted
James
on.
voted on Myth.
Yeah.
Yeah, James, I think
James,
was.
you guiltied Myth?
Yes.
Like the
I
final
think,
vote?
I think,
Okay.
I think Myth is a good kill today.
I
Well,
agree.
all right. Let me finish my
Yeah, go ahead.
train of thought here. So I do think there's a mafia trying to blend in there because the general consensus of that, all the formals that we had was that Ian was most likely going to be lynched. So I think that maybe a mafia or two, who knows, tried to be in that group for the popular status quo type of thing. So if I had to take a guess, I'm going to say that I'm going to trust Banks's read on James because Banks was pretty sure and Banks flipped town. So I'm going to assume James is town for now. So I think that there is a mafia between 666 and Myth for sure. 100%.
I like that read.
So that's where I'm at right now.
But Myth is axed.
It doesn't matter.
That doesn't mean
Doesn't
he's
matter.
not
That doesn't
mafia.
matter.
7 people voted on him, so like statistically, yeah, there's going to be a
Could-
mafia or two there.
yeah.
I don't think that says a whole lot.
I don't know. I think the way
That's true. Just by
Because-
percentages.
I mean, I think if I feel good about Dwayne this game. If CBB is the doctor and if James is town, I mean that's 3 town on Myth.
Mhm.
Myth just kind of buried in there too. Pretty hard.
I'm going to say that CPB is formal. I locked him in as town after his formal. So I trust his read. He's the doctor. So I trust that he saved Kevin.
Well, there were a lot of good formals that night.
I thought
Yeah, I disagree that
was-
CPB's was good, but to each his
Well,
own.
I thought CPVs was good.
I thought it was really good.
Get out of here.
I thought Myths was good. I thought
We
Banks
should be
was
talking about who we
I-
should.
Okay, so literally,
No.
Blink, I don't know how you think the CPB formal was good. When
I
you
read him.
said-
I read him as
I
town
can-
from that.
You and he said the exact opposite things about. was
Why
it
is that
Alien, can you mute,
Ian
please?
talking?
Who's typing so loud? Sorry, can you
Yeah.
please mute?
Naz,
not
what are you cross stitching?
I'm making Lisa still.
Naz, why are you so quiet?
I don't know.
Who do you scum read?
I'm pretty sure
I
Naz is
wouldn't
scum.
hate killing Naz. I'd rather kill Myth though.
Yeah, we need to put Myth up for sure.
Are we all
I
mopping
don't-
Myth and then scattering?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think I would
Someone
honestly.
needs to vote with Mr. Fab.
I honestly
by the
would
way.
not want to all
No,
just put
no.
Myth up and let him like bullshit talk his way out of it with
Why
like a
not
fake
6?
claim or something. Like, let's put people up that we think are.
Okay, let's do it. I'm nominating
I'm
Blake. I just think his
Okay.
math is kind of
Kev,
empty stuff.
does that who wants to nominate Myth?
Why are you nominating Blink?
Because I thought the stuff he said.
I'm gonna put Naz up with someone, one person.
Kevin, don't interrupt. So,
I thought the stuff he said today about there was probably a Mafia on Ian was just kind of empty math.
Yours, will you put up Myth with me?
Oh, we're all putting up Myth, right?
No,
No.
we're not.
No, we're not all putting up.
Seriously?
Yeah. So me and you will put up Myth, okay?
I'll
One
put up
person put up
Naz.
Naz.
I'll put
I'll
up
put up
Myth.
Naz.
I wouldn't mind
Okay,
having
yours and I on Myth.
Naz up, and I
Kevin
wouldn't
on
mind
Naz.
having Sir Fab up either.
Yeah, get Sir.
CPB and playing on Sir Fab.
I'm not putting
I'm
Sir
not
Fab up.
voting on Sir
Okay, then vote on
Fab.
6.
I'm voting on.
Yeah, either Sir Fab or 6.
No, I'm not doing that.
I'd prefer Sir Fab though.
I'll put up 6.
Well, I prefer
Who's
you.
putting
Fuck
up
off.
Who is voting up Myth?
Yours tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Why aren't we all nominating for Myth and then going from there?
I don't know. I don't get it
Because it
either.
doesn't really matter what.
Because
Because it doesn't matter because it
He
doesn't.
shouldn't be directing.
Yeah, he shouldn't be directing anything.
Yeah. I mean, what's he gonna say that really changes?
Okay, I get that.
He could make a claim.
5,
That's the whole thing. He's
But-
gonna.
3,
Okay.
It sets him up to do an easy fake claim.
1.
That's fine.
Time is up. Myth, please turn your camera back on. We're done with the day.
So we can see your beautiful face.
Please get your votes to Activated Alien on Discord while I review all the little mistakes I made so far so that I can figure out how to avoid them. Muting.
See, most of it is just muscle memory at this point. Nope, that's not activated alien. Whoever just send me a vote. I am the wrong activated alien. Get your vote out of here.
Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I haven't won as activated alien in about a year, I think.
I win
Fighting
as
with
Activated Alien every day. All right, we have all the votes.
If you're voting
Shapes,
at Myth, please put your hands up. 2. Myth gets nominated, but we keep going through the Zoom. If you're voting at Kevin, hands up. How about Zwang? How about CPB? Going on to 666. 1. If you're voting at James, hands up. 1. If you're voting at Blink, hands up. 1. If you're voting at Sir Fab, hands up. Naz, is that a hand for Sir Fab or a hand on your... Okay, that's 1 on Sir Fab as well. If you're voting at Jurist, hands up. And if you're voting at Naz, hands up. Naz also gets nominated. It's Naz versus Myth. Everybody else turn off your cameras. Alien, betting game, let me know.
It's live.
Okay, Naz speaks first, Myth speaks second. Good luck, have fun, Naz.
Okay, well, good job, everybody, for saying who you were going to vote for and then just, like, randomly fucking voting people. I'm just having a bad day. That's why I'm quiet. I don't know who's scum in town, like, who to trust. I thought CPB might have been scummy, but he's doctor, so there's that. Eurus was nervous about not putting up only Myth. So if Myth flips Mafia, that doesn't look good on Eurus. But I mean, I was like nervous about it too, I guess, or whatever. Kevin's always scum. Sir Fab, how could you betray me? I don't. James, I don't know, I guess. Zwang, I also don't know how to read her. I'm just going to flip Vanilla Town here. I thought we were going to put up 666 because he's also somebody I can tell from formals, and I'm just tired. So.
Thank you, Naz.
And Town can't win without me, so.
And Myth, 1 minute.
I am super annoyed. Town, you just let Kevin run that day and say a whole bunch of really stupid things, and now we have, I think, our 2 Town on the stand. I am Vanilla Town. Ian called me good. Yes, I buried him. If I'm Mafia and the townsperson calls me good, why would I then flip around and like deny that support and get him killed? I would kill somebody else. That doesn't make any sense. I am not Mafia. I am Town. Kevin's whole thing, like, oh no, don't put only Myth up there, put someone else up there too, is the worst idea, because then it doesn't let me talk. It's Mafia trying to protect themselves, not being able to get on the stand. So you have two people on the stand, not more. Oh my God, this is like a travesty of a day. You should all be disappointed in yourselves. Blink's reads are great. He's probably Town. Urist, I like his hesitation to putting only me up. It doesn't make any sense. You're forced to kill a Town here. Naz claim VT. I have no reason to distrust that. I have no reason to. I've never played with him before. I am also VT. You should kill Kevin tomorrow, but it's probably too late at this point. We've lost too many Town. But yeah, pushing on me today makes no sense. It's just Mafia looking like
10 seconds.
But tomorrow you should kill Kevin first. Also look at 666. Zwang, I thought was Town, but she jumped so easily onto Kevin's train. I'm not sure what's going on.
Thank you. Alien, you should be getting some votes soon. Yeah?
Sorry, yes, I do have a few bets.
No, you should be getting a few votes too.
Yes, I also have those.
Get your votes into Alien, and then turn your cameras back on after you voted between Naz and Myth.
All right, I'm going to stop the betting game.
Indeed. But why? We have 2 more players we're waiting for.
Well, it's too late to apologize.
Too late.
We're missing 1 person. Man.
Woman.
It's gonna be so hype when we announce the crowd favorite and the brilliancy after this game.
Mm-hmm. Is it after this game?
It's after this game so that we can keep everybody invested.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Good strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Almost
Now
like
let's
it was
see.
preconceived.
It wasn't. Please keep your cameras on if your name is Blink. Blink blinked out of the Zoom. Anyway, if you're voting at Naz, please put your hands up. That is 5 on Naz, and I would imagine if you're voting at Myth, hands up. That is the other 5. It's a tie. We need to vote again between Naz and Myth. Please get your votes into Alien on Discord. And as soon as you voted, Alien will tell us. And then we'll count some more votes.
Oh man, these multiple messages.
I'd love to say the word blink, Logan. I do love the word blink. Blink, 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 blink. Anyway.
I believe we have all the votes. Wait, hold up.
Code up.
There we go.
Ah.
All right.
If you're voting at Naz, hands up. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I would imagine if you're voting at Myth, hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but it's a different 5, but it's okay because this is your last chance to break the tie. If you don't break the tie, then the game ends in a tie between all surviving.
Tie will break you. In Soviet Russia, tie breaks you.
In Soviet Russia, television watches you. Anyway, enough Soviet Russia jokes. That country doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, that's why we can joke about it.
Anywho.
I believe I have all the votes.
Amazing. If you're voting at Naz, hands up. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you're voting at Myth, hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Wait, who dies? Naz dies. And
your job shakes.
Hey, I mean, I'm used to something completely different. Naz dies, and it used to be not Mafia. Everybody go to sleep.
Ouch. All right.
And I will be beamed to the Castia's room.
Mm-hmm.
I will be beamed to the Castia's room. I'm getting beamed.
Mafia boys.
Fuck, man. Now they're in a shit spot.
Not Mafia boys.
So it's 13 minus 4, so it's 9.
Not 13 minus 4. There are 8 people with 4 Mafia alive.
8 Oh, fuck.
That's
There's
GG.
9 people alive right now. Not 8.
Well, yeah, but one's going to die in the night, right?
Hopefully.
Yeah, as long as probably should probably target themselves, then Axe can go ahead and Axe a vote, then it should be 4-3.
I mean, this is the classic moment in the game where the Mafia kills their prostitute,
No.
This is
You always just kill CPV or Kevin, right?
I wish I was watching who was voting Myth because
I mean,
who
you
wasn't
kill the
voting Myth.
claimed PRs, but
Yeah.
you can always throw some more.
I'm really surprised. I wonder what happened. Why Cop didn't come out there? Like I think Cop with even one green is just super powerful there.
Dude, the other chance is if the cop dies in the night, it's gonna.
What'd you say, Lynn?
Even if it's not that useful as a check, you need it.
Yeah, you need because like look, you have CPB, right? You most likely have Kevin. I think Zwang was insanely towny, probably the most towny person there.
Yeah.
Then you're in like if Cop comes out with 2 alive, that puts you at 5 out of 10 people. Like you're at half. That means you have a 4 out of 5 chance to kill a Mafia, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like you can probably just pick one between Blink and James. I think Blink might have been spewed. So like that puts you at 6. So the other 4 are probably just all Mafia.
Yeah, I think Blink has been universally town red. It seems to me at this point.
Yeah,
So
I think I don't know. I have to look at all the people again because now I'm confused. Now that Naz is town.
Yeah. So
yeah, I still think Myth is Mafia.
I agree 100%. I think Myth is probably the prostitute.
Myth is always Mafia here, but he.
Yeah, actually, Myth has to be Mafia. I think.
Yeah.
In my eyes, I think Myth has to be Mafia.
And then that
100%.
leaves.
That leaves Urist as also Mafia, most likely.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
Urist, I forget.
666 is also.
Oh, there we go. 66.
Yeah.
It's
like
I don't know. I feel like
also
we got
Mafia.
some of this on day one already.
Yeah. And
I mean,
the
we'll see
last
for
one
right,
is
but-
between like James and who's the other one? James and one other person. I can't remember who else it is. But like my biggest issue is like I think Kevin wasn't wrong about like people just like formaling everybody at the end of day, but nobody committed. The only people who committed were the people who went on Naz, and that's awful, right? Like you have to have more
I
than one
swear,
person on your team.
if Six gets nominated, Six gets nominated over anyone else tomorrow, I think he's just town. Just because I feel like he'd be the easiest scapegoat for Mafia to bury tomorrow if he's town.
Well, they won't have to, right? Like tomorrow, what's going to happen is all of town is going to have to claim prostitute, right? And they're going to hopefully, Mafia is going to not find their prostitute and kill.
Yeah, I mean, I think one strategic point here is like when you have a PR and then you don't know who the prostitute is, do you kill the PR and axe a vote of someone else, or do you kill someone else and axe the vote of the PR? I think this has been discussed a number of times. I think most people think you should be killing the PR.
I think so.
And axing, you like at least have the body alive, even if they can't vote because you made a mistake. And then at least you know whether you have auto the minute the person dies. Versus accidentally killing the prostitute, which has happened a number of times.
The real meta is
Okay, shush now. Shush. CPB will die and he will reveal to be not Mafia, and Blink will not be able to vote today.
All right.
Please tell me what you think about this game in 10 seconds.
Yeah, I think this game's over. I think Blink was always the town, and I think as long as people believe that the prostitute Mafia will win. So.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Okay, Aylin, let's just give them 4 minutes so we don't stretch the game out even longer than it needs to be.
Okay, I'm moving us both back to the game room. Thanks, guys.
Mm-hmm.
This game feels bad.
Okay, we can all wake up. Slowly but certainly edging towards the end of this game. 1 kill at a time. Aylin, are you ready?
Yep, we're good to go.
Oh, ready. CPB dies and reveals to be not Mafia, and Blink may not vote today. And you will have 4 minutes. Good luck. Have fun.
I'm prostitute.
Bullshit, I'm prostitute.
I'm prostitute.
I'm the prostitute.
I'm the prostitute.
James, you're Mafia, right?
Yeah.
That's why I flipped on you.
Okay. Sir Fab and I are Mafia.
Yeah. I originally was like I was talking about both of you yesterday being Mafia, but then I just like
I know you caught on. It's good.
No, I'm
So
you're
we
gonna
just
try to kill me in the night.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm prostitute. Wait, Kevin, what are you saying? I'm prostitute.
No.
I mean, I'm Mafia with James. That's true.
What the hell's going on?
I'm the alien.
You want a Mafia?
Everyone
sign?
just fucking claim everything. Who's the cop? Let's get every claim
Yeah,
on.
the
in
cop
here.
should claim.
Who is the cop?
I was thief between Mafia and cop.
Cop claim is kind of
Okay,
pointless at this
cop's on the
point.
game.
Yeah.
You didn't fake claim it?
No.
Yeah, cop claim is kind of pointless because of just for Mafia. Cop.
So we just lynched 6 here, and I think we win.
Probably lose vote control.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yep. Okay. Why lynch me? Okay.
Because you're not Mafia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Oh,
Which
it's so
one are you,
convincing.
6? Are you the bomb?
So convincing.
Yeah, I'm the prostitute.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely not Mafia with me and James, so.
All right.
Good one, boys.
Easy game, easy win.
Yeah, we just
You win.
knocked 6 here.
I mean, can Tom just
All right.
let you send?
6 to win.
Yeah, nom 6.
Okay.
We push the vote. Everyone push the vote.
No, I'm not.
I can't vote.
Push,
Everyone that can
push.
push the vote, just push. So we can end the
Let's
game.
push. Let's push.
We really need to write down those rules for pushing, but I did see at least 5 hands up. Please put your hands up if you want to push the vote. Okay. Aylin, stop the timer and let's get some votes into you.
Mm-hmm. So please send me your votes, guys.
The oral history of the rules should be if at least half of the people with votes want to push the vote, then they can. I think that makes sense. Which is how we've been handling it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you have some votes?
I have 4 votes.
Okay, so let's get a few more. A few more. Get your votes in. Alien.
Yep, I have 7 of the. Yep, I have 7 votes.
Alrighty, if you're voting for 666, please put your hands up. Blink, you can't vote.
Oh yeah.
That's 4 and 6. Anyone else who you're voting at?
Kevin.
James.
And
James.
James is also nominated. Yeah, so 6 and James are nominated. Everybody else turn off your cameras. James will speak first for 1 minute, followed by 666.
Yeah, I don't need a minute. I think we just win if we vote 6. So
Blink, can you turn your camera off?
that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, 666, 1 minute.
If you vote me here, you're throwing away majority. Yeah, I'm the prostitute. That's why I laid low the last couple of days. I talked a lot on day 1, and then I decided to lay low. Yeah, that's it. I'm prostitute.
Thank you. Please turn your camera off. The vote is between 666 and James. There's 7 votes for Kills. Please get your votes into Alien. If you're in Twitch chat, get your bets in. I'm pretty sure 666 would be 0. James would be 1. It's a hard choice between multiple prostitutes, or maybe Mafia, or maybe who knows the fuck what is going on in this game at this point. Do you have 7 votes?
I do. I put the betting game out a little late, so I'm just gonna wait for 15 more seconds.
Elevated music plays. Dun-dum, 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 dun-dum.
What elevator were you in?
The pink elevator.
Ah, yes, a classic.
A classic.
Question mark.
Okay, let's stop that betting game and
All right,
let's.
we're stopping the betting game now.
We're about to kill a man, but which man will it be? If you're voting at 666, hands up. If you're voting at James, hands up. James dies and reveals to be Dremo. Not mine. Yeah. Everybody go to sleep. Aylin, let's not go to the caster room. This game is pretty much over at this point.
Okay. Let me.
If you're Mafia, please get your night actions in like pretty
mute
quickly.
myself for a second as I update these things.
Yep. Just to repeat, James was not Mafia. Okay, we can all wake up. That was a fast night, wasn't it? It's so easy. Okay, I am very sorry to announce that Blink dies. Blink was Mafia. Bye, Blink. Blink out of the Zoom, please. Thank you. And Myth may not vote, and you have 1 minute.
Okay, so it's solved. So
Wait, Myth cannot vote?
yeah, Myth can't vote. So we have 2 votes. The 3 killing Mafia. We know who we are. So all we have to do is not vote out the alien. The alien couldn't have been activated.
Assuming CPB was telling the truth about being doctor.
Right. So is there a way we can 100% this? So if we vote out the bomb, no.
Yeah, we could vote out the bomb. And
We vote out the bomb. The bomb Voodles one of the non-Mafia.
Yeah.
Not kill another, but then you still have to.
But then we tie?
No,
but then we.
It's 2 versus.
So then we both kill. Then we both vote ourselves. Right?
No.
Because it'd be the.
So
wait,
which one?
Bomb dies and kills 1. That's 4 left. 2 of them are Mafia.
No, there's 6 people. Just 5 votes.
3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Okay, so who's the bomb?
1.
I'm not the bomb.
I am, but I don't think we can guarantee it, so we might as well go
So
for it.
if we vote out you kill, I don't know, Kevin, and then Sir Fab axes 6, and we kill Myth.
Yeah.
Okay, but you still have to lynch 6.
What's that?
Oh yeah, we'd have to lynch 6.
Oh, yeah, that's dumb. Let's just. There's no way that. There's a very. That's dumb.
Let's just lynch Kevin.
Yeah.
And that's time. Time's up. Please mute. And go to Alien on Discord. Please mute. Thank you.
Who was axed again? Sorry.
Myth.
Thank you.
Myth. Myth is like, I don't want to be in this game anymore.
Do I need to make a betting game for this?
No, you don't.
Thank
It's kind of lame.
It is kind of lame.
If you think the timers and the mod attitudes give away stuff about the game, I don't care.
Alright, I have 3 votes. 4.
Don abstains.
Okay, I have 4.
Ugh.
Okay, I have 5 votes. We're good.
Thank you. If you're voting at Kevin, please put your hands up. No need to turn your cameras off. Kevin and 6, who are you voting for?
They're Fab.
Kevin?
I go for 6.
Okay, so Kevin's nominated. Nobody turn your cameras off. Kevin, you have 10 seconds.
We almost, dude. If James didn't play Mafia and we would have put up like Sir Fab instead of James there, like we could have won that game. That really sucks. I thought I played it. I thought I made a fucking amazing play.
You did. You played so well. I mean, not the day before. The day before.
Okay. Let's end the game and then let's do the post game after the game ends. If you're voting, please get your votes into Alien.
Put up Sir Fab. Put up Sir Fab.
Please don't.
Everyone stop talking.
We're just waiting. Aiden, do you have like 5 votes?
Yes, I do.
If you're voting at Kevin, hands up.
That is majority.
Kevin dies and reveals to be not Mafia. Everybody temporarily go to sleep for 5 seconds. You can just verbally agree on who to kill. No need to go to Discord.
Kill 6.
But what if we kill the bomb and that?
No. We kill. We
Yeah,
kill.
we kill 6. Yeah.
Do we? Oh.
We kill
Myth.
6 and Axemyth.
No, I already axed Myth yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So we have to kill Myth and.
Okay. Kill Myth.
Final choice, Mafia.
Yeah, kill Myth.
No, I think. I think
Okay,
6 might-
I'm killing Myth. And I'm axing 6.
We can kill Myth, yeah.
Kill the bomb, and then.
Thank you. We can all wake up. Myth dies, and 6 cannot vote. Mafia, what do you want to do?
All right, it sounds dumb, but we're actually 100% guaranteed if we vote out.
Yeah, not me.
And then Zwang shoots 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I should have checked Zwang. Yeah.
So I nominate Zwang.
Mafia, are you executing Zwang?
We're killing Zwang, Zug.
Sir Fab, confirm. Kill Zwang.
Yes.
Zwang dies and he used to be the bomb. Zwang, who do you want to shoot?
6.
Wow, amazing. The game ends. Mafia
Yeah.
wins. The
Oh, sorry.
alien was already dead, by the way.
100%.
Why do you do this to us?
The alien was your lovely Naz. Alien, move the castles back in.
That hurt.
Hey, I had to go read on Naz then.
Oh, man. Like, 6, you really got a claim in that day. You can't pretend to be the prostitute, dude. Like,
Who was your cop checks on 6?
Night 0, Blink Green. Night 1, James Green. Night 2, you're a Shred. But we were already in a bad situation by then.
Why would you check James? When I died at Flip Town, it said that he was very town.
I mean, he can't assume that everything you say is true.
Also, me and James have played together for a long time, and I think that's like pretty.
Dude, me
insane.
and
If
Moose
you
had
actually
James,
just
like,
claim on
locked
day
down.
2-6,
Alien, can you find the mute all button? Okay, so Alien didn't find it, but let me just tell you what the round was. Banks was Steve between VT and VT. Carson and Banks were prisoners together. Neither of them was anything besides a VT. Ian was your hunter, Blink was your prostitute, who I think only slept with himself, which was very, very wise. We're finally learning. Also, I need to put my light up. Sir Fab was the axe, Zwang was the bomb, Yuris was the regular Mafia. 6 was the police officer with a random green on Blink, which kind of made the game poopy for town. CPB was the doctor who saved Kevin, and Naz was the alien with a proxy on James.
Thanks, Naz.
Yeah. Again, we started just from a person who knew the run. If you go back to rewatch the game, day 1 was amazing for town. Like, the town found each other in the foremost, and then Mitt started speaking and just threw everything on Ian and killed Ian. At that point, it was insane because Banks and Ian seemed to find each other. Everything seemed to be going towards Blink, and suddenly Mitt comes in and says, "I want to kill Ian here," and Ian dies, and it's overwashed from there. So
Yeah, I tried to I got day 2 Myth. I tried to get traction on Fab, but everyone shut me down on that. I wanted Blink, Naz, Fab, and you up, and people only voted up Naz and you.
Yeah, I don't know.
No town followed the plan.
I think Kevin. I think the plan was good there.
Dude, yeah, I thought it was so
green
good.
check on
But the plan should always be to nominate only me. You can
No,
do
I
all
don't
of that
agree, Mitch.
after
I
I
don't
agree with that.
I don't agree because you can influence there very much. You can influence with your and the thing is because people can't coordinate now because you're the only one able to speak. It sets things up right where if everyone coordinates in pairs, you can put up 4 people, 3 people, 5 people that day, and it guarantees multiple people speaking.
But you realize you can do exactly that after I talk.
Yeah.
No, we can't.
Yes, you can.
Because you can influence it. But here's the thing.
You can only do it for 1 minute. You get 1 minute to speak, and that's your defense, right? Sure, in your 1 minute, you can give up 20 seconds to try to tell.
No, I'm saying towns coordinate.
Myth, I found you. I found you town. I found you town in your formal, but I wanted Blink and Fab up, and people didn't vote for them, and they said they were. Well, it's for Blink.
Can we?
I don't know.
Blink was
so.
And shooting the prisoners was not the greatest. I got them both.
Was literally the worst shot possible.
I think the shot was great.
I think the shot was great.
They were.
Yeah.
Carson and Blake.
The shot was great. You can make it work with
early, but you don't want to execute them as town. So this is a great way to do it.
That was a shot that could have won the game.
Absolutely, it was fantastic.
I would have hard protected them all game. Honestly, at that point.
Okay, so did you think that I was villagery or Mafia after my formal?
I mean, they didn't shoot you; they shot your prisoner.
I'm aware, but that says nothing of the other person, right? Like you're essentially
get out of the Zoom. If you're not playing, get out of the Zoom.
It's an awful shot. We can talk about it after the second game, but I completely disagree that you gained something.
Wait. So Fighter,
I'm playing game 2.
Fighter, don't do that if you please. Thank you. We're in charge of the Zoom. Yeah, you can keep doing the post game since we're a bit early.
I mean, I just think that we should actually respect the time that people set
I
aside.
understand that, but
And I
there's
don't
value
think
to
we
the
do
post
that at
game.
all.
I think the
So
cops
we're
should
waiting
out
for a
when
few
you have
people.
I think that's something you should talk to them outside of this situation and not right now.
Oh.
Yeah, we still have 1 minute. Hold. Keep
we
your
still
pants
have
on, Fighter.
Blink. I had you day 1 Blink. God damn it.
So I don't think it's good because you're essentially taking a situation where it can go like losing 2 people right off the bat is like super bad. You could have shot anyone that like had vote logic on them. Like say that you shoot Myth, Myth had a chance to claim a role, didn't, got votes, and was town. So 1 town dies.
And
Carson never ever got a chance to talk ever. He just got domed in the face. I gave a very towny formal and then got killed. That's what happened because of that decision. I get that you don't risk the double kill, but like if at that point, if you're reading me town, we ever only lynch Carson at that point anyways. And like you might as well let the game play out. Like saying that it could result in a bad situation later is like a pretty cop-outy play for making the decision early. You should try to kill a Mafia.
But if we dome Carson and he flips town and you don't die, we know your alignment. If he flips Mafia, we know your alignment.
We understand how that works, James. He gets that.
I get that once you shoot him, you know 2 people's alignment.
Like Carson,
shitty that you were both.
Carson didn't even vote on
bad.
him.
Like,
Carson
just
didn't even
because
vote
it
on him.
doesn't work out well doesn't mean it wasn't a good play.
Yeah. Also, Carson didn't vote on him.
Percent and like
it wasn't the low percent.
It's 50-50.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yes,
it's not 50-50. So if you shoot in the prisoners, you're about to find 1 Mafia about half as often as if you shoot anyone else. But if one of them is Mafia, you find them 100%, right?
So the chance of them both being town is 50%, right? Approximately.
No.
Math is hard.
It is close to 50%. But like the odds of them actually including a Mafia are about like the same as the odds of anyone else being Mafia. So for example,
so the chance you kill 2 people is 50%. That's awful.
Well, but
if you don't think that you can pick 2 people out and read them, then you need to be more confident in your reads, in my opinion.
It sounds
Before
like
this whole thing turns into like a real fun
like that is obvious problems which we've encountered before.
I've never had in the games we have killed prisoners during the day that I have been involved in. It has been a poor decision for town.
Like this is my thought. 50% of the time you're killing 2 town versus if you shoot outside of them, 50% of the time you're killing a Mafia. Like that. Like if you think about it like that, like killing the Mafia with the outside shot sounds way better than the 50% chance of killing the town.
Like even a shot on you, Myth, would have put us in a much better spot than both of them in this town.
Yep.
Carson didn't even get to talk. I also was the thief, and I could have revealed that information.
Carson did get to talk, and he was really towny. I thought, like, I was like,
he
okay,
didn't get to formal, is what I'm saying. Like, it was a poor decision to make that based off of day 1, in my opinion. Especially if he read me town, which he said he did. So he's essentially putting it all on Carson. He's reading Carson Mafia and risking my life for it. I don't like that.
I agree with things.
I think it's a terrible play. I would never shoot there. Also, people need to take away the vote on day 1 as Mafia. I think silencing people is boring and not good for you.
It lost us the game this time.
It didn't matter this game.
What you said? Silencing the voice on day 1 is bad? Banks?
Yeah, you should take away a vote on day 1. It makes it more likely that weird stuff happens because of tying. You can't tie with an odd number of people, right? You can with an even number of people, and tying on day 1 makes it like super awkward for town sometimes.
Well, if people abstain, the odd number changes to an even.
Yeah, but if you abstain, then you're just game throwing.
But you're not
if Mafia or Alien or whatever. No.
Moose, are you still here?
Oh, I'm here. Yeah.
Are you in game 2?
I'm not.
So can you just hang around? Because like we might have a no-show just by virtue of people who don't live on Discord.
Okay.
Banks, what would you say if I said I remembered our conversation about how it's better to axe vote first, and specifically axe voice because of that conversation with you?
Oh, I mean, I think that's fine. I think that's if that's the play that you were making, then I think that's acceptable. But I just think, I think that it's bad. And like, I don't roll axe every game. And if I rolled Mafia, I would want my teammates to do it. So that's like a pre-game. If you're on my Mafia team, please kill somebody. Let's vote.
To be honest, to anyone
edit that if you want. I don't care.
Anyone listening who cares, I think it's about even. I think it makes sense to do both of them.
All right, so next game, someone axe a vote and we just kill Banks day 1. Got it.
Is there a reason we're turning our cameras off? I want to do it because other people are doing it, but
Logan,
I'm not in this game. That's why I'm turning my camera off. So.
Logan, what was your first job? We did this conversation earlier.
Wait, is that a new camera? No, turn it back on.
Amazing.
Wait, this is actually a new camera. Applause.
Is it? Oh, congrats, dude.
His old camera had a very narrow field of view. It was like you.
Oh, it did, yeah.
Squeeze yourself in there. Oh. Anyway.
Actually, I have to ask, do I sound okay?
You're echoey a little.
Yeah.
You sound as good as ever, which means.
Are you using your webcam mic over your headphone mic?
No, I'm not. I'm also I had to switch to a shitty old headphone that doesn't have a microphone, but I am using my boundary mic as normal. So
We're just waiting for 2 people to show up. Rob has some technical issues, and Benny is missing in action.
Do you say Benny?
Benny boy, yes. Benny
Which Benny?
Not Benny.
Oh,
not Benny. Benny doesn't like Liars Club very much.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I was very confused. I was like, "You're."
I was like, "What?" I
don't know.
What? Wait, we still don't know what Logan did as his first job, and I'm very
my
curious.
first job was I think I worked at McDonald's for a few years.
You worked at what?
McDonald's. I worked at a really
Ooh.
bad McDonald's until it shut down. A really bad McDonald's, not just any McDonald's.
That's no fun.
Yeah.
I never
bet the
did
ice cream machine
food
there was always
industry.
broke.
I'm very grateful for that.
I worked at McDonald's. And I worked at a burrito place. For a bit.
Yes.
I heard you, Cactus.
Move us to
Hi,
the
Cactus.
caster room so we can announce stuff while we wait
Oh
for
yeah. I used to do stage shows for money too. That was fun.
Hey, Banks.
Banks.
Special message from Pope. You smell.
Should I? Let me change the stream
Mm-hmm.
to the 2 cam.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're live in 3, 2, 1.
Alrighty.
Hello.
So, Alien, why don't you hit us up with the Brilliancy Prize announcement?
Yes. So we looked very long and hard at the games this week, and
we
while,
shortlisted it too.
like 2 or 3 plays, which we will give honorable mentions to all of them. But we did feel like none of the games this week really crossed the bar for the Brilliancy Prize. There were some really good plays, but we didn't want to.
We couldn't settle on
Yeah, we
like
couldn't settle on
neither
something
of
that was
them. Neither of them
truly brilliant.
cleared the bar for like that play. That's just amazing. Everybody will agree it's amazing. It will keep them up at night if it happens against them.
Yeah.
So we'll just give you the short list of what we thought about like actually rewarding.
Yeah.
So our short list was Banks's play in the game in which he was with screenplay, in which he hard went for the win and played his heart out, but still lost. For that same game, Uvda had this amazing defense, or like amazingly bad defense that still kept her alive, but like it was bad on purpose so that she could get more policeman checks. And then that also solved that game. So on the opposite sides of the town. And then we had Rich's 250 IQ play yesterday as the doctor that almost worked.
Yes.
And he
Where
just
he
needed
basically held on to his save for most of the game and saved the hunter rather than the cop who was going to get disabled. It's a controversial play for sure, and you should check out our Discord channel in the Learning Corner if you're eager to see the discussion surrounding that, because it was very polarizing. But we think it was a great play if it had like been carried through all the way.
Yes, if he had been allowed to do it, like the doctor can be amazing late game. Like if you just have a doctor save at the end of the day, it's just unbeatable because you just confirm one more person unconditionally almost. But the problem with like this short list is that only one of these 3 plays won. Like the actual game it played. So we felt that people don't view these very like positively, even if they're actually great plays. So what we're going to do is the pot for next week, the Brilliancy Prize for next week will be double the weight. So instead of getting 1 week's worth of money for the most brilliant play you make this coming week, you will get 2 weeks worth of money for the Brilliancy Prize. And hopefully we do get a game-winning brilliant play that didn't happen in game 1 today, by the way. Like, I'll tell you that much. Nothing from game 1 makes the short list. Okay? Like, the policeman not coming out doesn't make the short list at all.
Yeah. I mean, and this isn't to criticize the people who've played in those games or today's games or anything. Like, for the Brilliancy Prize, we're specifically looking for plays that, like, clear the bar in some way. Like, we're not calling people stupid. Contrary to what some people think in the Twitch chat. we're just like, we need a bar for the brilliancy prize that sort of stands above the rest. And we did get some feedback last season that like if we award such a play that didn't actually win the game, it's a little bit controversial. So we do want to make sure that we're both like considering the value of the play, but also the outcome of the game that it caused. How are we doing with the?
I'm just crunching some final numbers, just like accumulating stuff that now that I'm back on my computer. Okay, I mean, I can tell you who won the crowd favorite with 17 votes. I'm very happy to announce that the Snooze crew has pulled through for Snooze. So Snooze, congratulations. If you're in Twitch chat or if you're from something awful, today is your day. You did it.
How much do they win of the prize pool?
I think it's about $90. It's in the.
It's worth
Yep.
getting your fans and your friends to vote for you. Like $90 for, like, we're literally giving it away for free. Like you just have.
Yeah, if you have friends, bring your friends in and have them vote for you. Have them donate small amounts of money that help you and help everybody else in this league. The players, not the organizers. The players get a bit more out of it at the end. Yeah. So we do have the new donation button, or the new donation link. You just have to type donate in Twitch chat, and you will be redirected to our donation page. Every dollar you donate there goes to the prize pool, and if you type a name in there, like say for example, you want to vote for 666, you just type 666 for the win, and that vote will be cast for 666.
Yes, that's the alternative to voting for the
with lies.
With your lies.
Yes, and if you're looking for something to invest your lies in, at the end of the week, we'll probably be doing a Division 2 giveaway. 1 or 2 times we'll give out the division for people who are invested in making this channel grow by being here and watching every time as a thank you. Division 2 will be hype, by the way. Aiden, I know you don't play any video games whatsoever, but it will be a great game.
Smile and nod.
Okay, can you tell me if Ben joined the Zoom?
He's there. I think they're all waiting. Do you know who's casting with me?
I don't know, but like, put me back in the thing so that we can put people to sleep.
All right. So I'm gonna move Shakespeare back, and we're gonna switch to some music.